Aloha and welcome back to my channel. In this episode of the Maui vlog series, we will be exploring the western side of West Maui, and hopefully that will give you ideas on what to see. I know that sounds redundant, but hear me out. What's on our itinerary today?
Well, I wanted to do the West Circle Drive in Maui, but after reading these reviews, parts of this route were terrifying to me. The road was paved and had chicken wire strung along the cliff's sides.
It seems like the reviews were in agreement that the drive around West Maui can be dangerous because the road conditions call for you to be close to the cliffs. All right, so it sounds dangerous, so are we still going to do this drive?
Of course we are.
YOLO, or you only live once, so we're here in Hawaii, so we got to do that. Here's the plan for today. We're going to drive from our vacation rental in Kihei and go around West Maui. Actually, we're not going to make the full loop because that area where it becomes a one lane, inches from the cliff, is not covered by our car rental, so we don't want to risk it. Instead, we'll be focusing on the western side. Don't worry, we'll visit the other side of West Maui in an upcoming vlog, so make sure to like and subscribe to catch that video. Off we go on this all-day drive to West Maui from Kihei. First stop today, the Nakalele Blowhole. What a view of the mountains of West Maui and the coastline. This was the easy part of our drive for today. Of course, we're going to drive past Lahaina and be respectful of the recent fires that devastated the area. You can see that they cordoned off a section of it. Once you get past Kāʻanapali, the road gets windy and there are blind turns. I'm glad that we're not doing the full West Maui loop. The farthest we're going to go on the loop is to the Nakalele Blowhole. Unfortunately, there isn't a big sign for it, so you have to anticipate it on your GPS. What was helpful for this drive was having a small car rental. So we have here a Chevy Spark, which works just as well for these narrow lanes and tight curves. Good job on the drive. That was pretty harrowing in that last part with all of those turns and blind loops and everything.
Yeah, it's Easter Sunday, so there wasn't a lot of traffic, which was nice, but I drove a truck for FedEx for a while, so I have had to learn how to maneuver with minimal amounts of space.
And I'm sure you got people's packages on time, right?
Always.
Just to let you know, there are no markers for the Nakalele Blowhole. The only reason why we found it was because of Google Maps, and then we just saw a bunch of cars pulled over. Basically, if you're going to the blowhole, just when you get to the area, drive really slow and watch out for all of these cars. I think the blowhole is somewhere down there. It's a little rocky, so I had Jason go back up to get our hiking poles. That's more like it. We got our hiking poles, so we can get down there in a stable manner. Such a nice day for this mini hike to the blowhole. Having a hiking pole isn't absolutely necessary, but it was helpful. This looks like a foreboding sign. Warning, stay clear of blowhole. You can be sucked in and killed. It's not a water park. There were some parts where the hiking poles didn't come in handy. After about 20 minutes, we got to the blowhole.
Oh, watch out!
Yeah, I got a little wet. The blowhole is formed by powerful ocean waves rushing into an underwater lava tube, creating a spectacular eruption of water that can reach heights of up to 100 feet. There are no bad views here at the Nakalele Blowhole. Might as well take in the views before hiking back up to our car. We're home free. We're just walking to our car right now. Just know that going up and down does take some time. Just be careful because of the rocks. It's kind of slippery down there. And then just know that you may have to wait a while for a good sprout to come up, or spout. Blowhole Park. I guess this is the marker for it. It's small and it's kind of after the fact. We already went down there to check it out. Hiking up and down got us hungry, and luckily there was a local snack vendor selling dried fruits and banana bread along with other items. Best of all, she took Venmo. Oh, that's nice. We got some snacks for the rest of our road trip. Here we go, back to our car. As I mentioned earlier, the blowhole was the furthest we were going to get on this part of the West Maui loop, because beyond that was a dangerous section that the car rental agreement does not cover. Now time to leave the Nakalele Blowhole. We turned around and plan on visiting a bunch of points of interest as we head back to Kihei. We're going to make an impromptu stop and take a look over the railing. Wow, now that's a coastline. Just for scale, to show you where we came from, you could see over there the road or the highway. I believe up ahead is Honolua Bay, and that's where we're going to be going to next. For our second stop, we're walking over to Honolua Bay. Actually, it's more of the lookout. I'm not sure if we're going to hike all the way down there. Looks like we're going to go out to the lookout. Still, it's a bit of a walk, and parking was kind of hard to find. And there you have it, Honolua Bay. Tucked away on the northwest coast of Maui, Honolua Bay is a paradise for nature lovers and snorkelers alike. Looks like a snorkeling place. I see some snorkelers here. Alternatively, I wonder if these boats are like snorkeling boats, like they took people out here for an excursion. I think we figured out how to get down there. Down this path. That was a nice view of Honolua Bay. Now on to our next stop. I think we need to walk on the other side because that bend is really curvy and I don't think any cars can see us. At least with this beach, the Slaughterhouse Beach, it's a lot easier to go down. There's stairs. A little trivia about Slaughterhouse Beach. So back then there used to be a slaughterhouse around here, and then the workers would come down to this beach to cool off. I guess they would do it in secret because it's pretty secluded. It's one of those things where you don't want your boss to know where you went. Since we still had a lot of places to visit, I didn't want to jump into the water just yet. We'll stick to putting my feet in, but we'll definitely get into the water later on. We're changing gears here. The Kapalua Coastal Trail is a hidden gem nestled on the northwest coast of Maui. Get ready for stunning ocean views and a dose of adventure. The Kapalua Coastal Trail winds its way around Maui's rugged coastline, offering breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean and lush tropical landscapes. It's an out-and-back trail of 1.76 miles each way. Here we go, the start of the Kapalua Coastal Trail. I don't think this hike's going to be hard. It looks paved, and we're also in kind of a high roller area. The water looks so nice, inviting, and calm over here. Probably because this is a bay and there really aren't any waves, and I see a shore break over there. Yep, if this coastal trail is as well paved as it is right now, I don't think this hike is going to be too difficult. Walking by the Montage Resort. That's fancy and very high roller. Compared to what we had gone through this morning, this hike is a piece of cake. As you can see, this is the coastal trail. Now I'm questioning my decision to wear my sandals on this trail. I probably should have changed to my shoes earlier. As we trek along the trail, we're treated to a feast for the senses. The salty sea breeze, the sound of waves crashing against the shore, and the vibrant colors of the tropical flora all come together to create an unforgettable experience. The Kapalua Coastal Trail offers some of the most spectacular vistas you'll ever lay your eyes on.
We went from dirt to now a wooden pier.
It looks like the coastal part of the trail ends here. We're about a mile into our hike, and I think we'll turn around. The entire trail is 1.7, and it's an out and back. We still have other things we got to hit up on the list, so we're just going to walk right back. Otherwise, we're going to be walking right by the Ritz-Carlton. Yeah, it's beautiful, but yeah, we're limited on time right now. At least it was good to get in an easy hike. Now, on to a local beach. Here we are at Honokowai Beach Park. Just a reminder that Hawaiian monk seals are protected and you have to maintain a distance from them.
Shh, I'm sleeping. Let sleeping seals lie, and we sure did. It's one giant couch potato. Okay, so don't go past the sign because look over there. It's a Hawaiian monk seal. I didn't know they got that big. Oh, guess he's turning over. Oh, there we go. There, I guess that's more comfortable. And no dice. This parking lot is for resort guests only, and we're not resort guests. We struck out with Black Rock Beach, so instead we're going to go to Kāʻanapali Beach.
We made our way to Kāʻanapali, which is known for its resorts and crystal clear waters of Kāʻanapali Beach, for a quick snorkeling adventure. Get ready to discover a vibrant underwater teeming with life.
Success! We found parking, and it's legal too.
To enter Kāʻanapali Beach, we had to walk through the Hyatt. It's an interesting layout since it's a huge resort area, but they do allow beach access for people not staying there. Just don't use their amenities. Kāʻanapali Beach is renowned for its pristine waters and diverse marine life, making it the perfect destination for snorkelers of all skill levels. In fact, one of my friends happened to be staying in Kāʻanapali the same time we were there and had planned a morning snorkel. Too bad our schedules didn't line up. After a busy morning of driving and hiking, it was relaxing to jump into the warm waters. Unfortunately, we didn't see too much wildlife. Maybe it's because the undercurrents were strong. You could see the fishes getting swept around here. Will you look at that? It's a rainbow. This was not part of our itinerary, but we were glad to see one. I would have loved to stay a little longer in Kāʻanapali, but we were trying to get to our next destination before it closed. We passed by a part of Lahaina and again paid respectful attention to the tragedies caused by the wildfires. This banner of the cats that were displaced from the fires was touching. We will visit a cat sanctuary in the next vlog that is caring for these cats, so make sure to check that one out. Despite Lahaina being closed off to tourists at the time of this recording, the major strip mall is open for business for those who want to patronize and help the local economy. The coastline of West Maui never gets old. We made it just in time before this restaurant closed. It's Leoda's Kitchen and Pie Shop, which is famous for its pies. They serve sandwiches and salads, but the star of the show is the pies. Because we had gotten there an hour before it closed, there wasn't much selection of their pies left. Pro tip, get there early for their largest selection of pies. It's a family-owned business, and I'm going to guess that picture is Leoda. This was our first real meal of the day, other than the light breakfast and the snack we got from the local vendor at the Nakalele Blowhole. We got the seared ahi tuna sandwich, spicy tuna sandwich, homemade lemonade, and hog. Dessert was the chocolate magnet pie, and I feel fortunate they still had a few left of this decadent treat. I'm not a huge pie person, so for me to get excited over pie means it was really good. Our day isn't over yet, as long as the sun is still out. We're venturing off the beaten path to discover the pristine beauty of Olowalu Beach. Historic site for sugar mill ruins. Here we go. And I guess it says the first record of sugar cultivation in Olowalu was in 1864. And it looks like we got here in time for a sunset. As a bonus, we got to see a whale off the coast. Now that the sun is setting, we need to book it to our last stop before it gets dark. We had passed through this part of the road earlier, and it looks surreal in the evening glow. I know we've done a lot of stuff today, but I promise you this is the last thing that's on our itinerary for today's drive-through or drive around West Maui. Here we are at McGregor's Lookout Point. The lighthouse is a nice touch. I see a truck down there, but there was no way we were going to get our car rental all the way down there. So we actually parked up there and hiked it down here. And we had just missed the sunset, but then again, remember, we caught the sunset up at Olowalu. We're gonna hike it back up to our car because we gotta get back on the road. It's quickly getting dark and I don't see much lights on the highway here to get us back to Kihei. And that's a wrap on our unforgettable journey through West Maui, or at least the western border of it as our car rental agreement applies. From the Nakalele Blowhole to the Kapalua Coastal Trail and the majestic sunset at Olowalu Beach, Maui's west side truly has it all. Mahalo for joining us today, and until next time, aloha.